When is the coldest time of year? It's late January in most places of East Asia, because this is when cold fronts from Siberia arrive. No wonder a 15 to 16 day period starting around January 20th is called 大寒 in Chinese, which means extreme cold. This 15 to 16 day period starts when the sun reaches the celestial longitude of 300 degrees. It's one of the 24 solar terms on the Chinese almanac. The 24 solar terms have been recognized by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization since 2016 as Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. Each solar term can be divided into 3 parts. Each part is 5 to 6 days long. The first part of the solar term with extreme cold is when chickens begin to breed. The second part is when predatory birds become aggressive. The third part is when freshwater bodies are solidly frozen. Most notably, this solar term either comes right before or overlaps with Lunar New Year, which starts with a new moon between January 21st and February 20th. Lunar New Year's Day therefore moves within this range on the Gregorian calendar from year to year. On Lunar New Year's Eve, every Chinese family will have a feast, which will definitely include a fish dish, because the Chinese word for fish, 鱼, sounds the same as the Chinese word for surplus. In the meantime, Northern Chinese people customarily eat dumplings, because dumplings look similar to traditional Chinese gold nuggets. Another must-have is New Year's rice cake, which is called 年糕 in Chinese. Please note that the Chinese word for cake, 糕, sounds exactly the same as the Chinese word for height. So, eating rice cake symbolizes reaching a new height in the new year. Chinese New Year's rice cakes can be served as either a savory dish or a dessert. The savory dish is a stir-fry with slices of bland rice cake, vegetables, and optionally eggs, dried shrimp, or minced meat. After the meal, slices of sweet rice cake can be either steamed or fried for dessert, but steaming is definitely healthier. Even sweeter than this warm dessert are candies, which are arranged in a compartment round box during the 15-day-long Lunar New Year celebration. The special candy box is prepared for guests who come over to give New Year's greetings. Chinese people always make the living room look its best during the Lunar New Year, often with potted orchid flowers. Orchids are among the 3 types of flowers that come into bloom during the solar term with extreme cold. They follow Daphne and precede Simplochus. These fragrant flowers seem to agree with the Chinese proverb that goes, "Everything that reaches the extreme will turn around." When the weather is extremely cold, it's the lowest point from which the temperature will rise. So, after this solar term with extreme cold, first signs of spring will appear in the next solar term, which has been featured in the first video of the seasonal living series on this channel. Please search for it if you haven't watched it. Now, this short video concludes the seasonal living series, which is meant to increase environmental awareness. Let's all live more in tune with nature. Happy all year round.